Have you ever been hiking and suddenly realized you have no idea where you are? That feeling, that cold drop in your stomach, it's not just about being physically lost. It's a deep psychological experience. Today, we're diving into the fascinating and sometimes terrifying psychology of getting lost in the forest. It's a journey into our own minds when the trail disappears. So, what's the first thing that happens when we realize we're lost? Panic. It's an instinctive response, a flood of adrenaline and cortisol designed to help us fight or flee. Our heart rate skyrockets, our breathing becomes shallow, and our thinking gets cloudy. This is our ancient brain, our survival brain, taking over. The problem is, this very response that is meant to save us can actually be our biggest enemy in the wilderness. Why do we panic so intensely? It taps into some of our deepest fears, the fear of the unknown, of being alone, and of losing control. The forest, which just moments ago was a beautiful, serene place, suddenly transforms into a threatening labyrinth. Every shadow looks menacing, every sound is a potential threat. Our perception of the environment completely shifts from positive to negative. This initial panic often leads to a series of poor decisions. One of the most common and dangerous behaviors is what search and rescue teams call wood shock. A person in wood shock will often travel in circles, even when they think they're walking in a straight line. There are a few theories about why this happens. One is that we all have a dominant leg, which tends to take slightly longer strides, causing a gradual, almost imperceptible turn over time. Without external reference points like the sun or a landmark, we're surprisingly bad at maintaining a straight path. Another theory is purely psychological. In a state of panic, our cognitive functions are impaired. We lose the ability to think logically and rationally. We're not navigating, we're just moving, driven by a desperate need to find something, anything, familiar. This frantic movement wastes precious energy and can take us further away from our last known point, making it harder for rescuers to find us. Let's talk about the next stage. If panic doesn't subside, it can evolve into a state of denial, or what some call bending the map. This is when your mind refuses to accept that you're lost. You might look at your map or GPS and, instead of trusting the data, you try to make the landscape fit what you want to see. You'll think, the map says there should be a river here. Oh, that little trickle of water must be it, even when all evidence points to the contrary. This is a cognitive bias, a mental shortcut our brain takes to reduce the anxiety of being lost. We convince ourselves we're on the right track because the alternative is just too scary to accept. As time passes, other psychological challenges emerge. Hallucinations are surprisingly common for people lost for an extended period. This isn't just about seeing things that aren't there. It can also be auditory, like hearing voices, music, or the sound of a highway just over the next ridge. These hallucinations are often a product of exhaustion, dehydration, and the brain's desperate attempt to create a familiar pattern or signal of hope. It's the brain trying to find a signal in the noise, even if it has to invent it. The feeling of being watched is another powerful psychological effect. This hypervigilance is part of our threat detection system working overtime. In the silence of the woods, every snapped twig or rustle of leaves is amplified. Your brain interprets these ambiguous sounds as potential predators, keeping you in a constant state of high alert. While this can be useful for survival, it's also mentally exhausting. But here's the most important part. Understanding this psychology is the key to surviving it. The single most crucial thing you can do if you get lost is to stop. That stands for stop, think, observe, and plan. First, stop moving. Sit down. The urge to keep walking is immense, but it's usually the wrong move. By stopping, you prevent yourself from getting more lost, and you conserve energy. Second, think. Take deep breaths. Acknowledge the panic. Let the initial adrenaline surge pass, and then engage your rational brain. Where did you last know your location? What resources do you have? Who knows where you are? Thinking clearly is your most powerful survival tool. Third, observe. Look around you. Can you see any familiar landmarks? Can you determine the direction of the sun? Listen. Can you hear a road, a river, or other people? Gather as much information as you can about your immediate. This shifts your focus from internal panic to external problem solving. And finally, plan. Based on your thinking and observation, make a plan. The best plan is often to stay put. This is especially true if you told someone your route and when you'd be back. Staying in one place makes you a much larger and easier target for search and rescue teams. If you must move, for example, to find water or shelter, do so carefully. Mark your trail. Leave signs. Don't just wander aimlessly. The psychology of getting lost also highlights the power of the human spirit. Survivor stories are filled with incredible accounts of mental fortitude. People who survive often talk about finding a reason to live, their family, their kids, a goal they still want to achieve. This sense of purpose can provide the mental strength to endure incredible hardship. They focus on small, manageable tasks. Build a shelter, find water, stay warm for one more night. This task-oriented mindset helps to stave off despair and gives a sense of control in an uncontrollable situation. So, getting lost is a profound test of our mental and emotional resilience. It strips away modern comforts and forces us to confront our most primal fears. But by understanding the psychological traps, the panic, the circular travel, the denial, we can prepare ourselves to overcome them. It's about training your brain to stay calm and think logically when your instincts are screaming at you to run. Next time you head out into the woods, remember to be prepared. Tell someone your plan. Carry the 10 essentials and know your limits. But also, take a moment to appreciate the mental challenge. Being in the wilderness is not just a physical activity, it's a mental one. And knowing how your mind works under pressure is the ultimate survival skill. Thanks for watching. If you found this interesting, give us a like and subscribe for more deep dives into the world around us. Stay safe out there, and remember to stop if you ever find yourself off the path.